Welcome back, students. We are learning mathematics tricks which are very much useful for your competitive exams, board exams, and whenever you're doing math calculations. Okay, today I've brought you one more trick. Previously I've done 3 tricks. You can check my videos and learn as quick as possible because it's just a 1-minute trick. So you can see that the trick number 4 says decimal subtraction without borrow. Many of the students have this problem actually. Yeah, most of us know decimals, we know very well, but still we find little hesitant with decimal subtraction. So that's the reason I've brought you a trick. Okay, let's see one question here. Imagine 2 minus 0.83. This is your question. Okay, 2 minus 0.83. Now how to do this subtraction? Okay, here previously when we had something like 1000 minus 523 or 10,000 minus or 7,000 minus some number, what we used to do, we used to check for zeros, number of zeros. Okay, here in decimal we have to see we have to check for decimal places. How many decimal places we have? 2 decimal places, isn't it? 2 decimal places. So here we are concerned about decimal places. 2 decimal places implies you need to take 2 nines. Okay, just write 9 and observe this is a decimal and it has point in before 8 and 3, right? Make sure that you are writing 0.9 instead of 99. You write it as 0.9 and this is for our convenience again, and write 0.83 beneath it. Okay, so what we are doing, we are only bothered about the second part, that is 0.83, while we are solving for a decimal subtraction without borrow. Trust me, it's going to be easy. Okay, so you write, you see your 2 decimal places, so you will write 2 nines with decimal place as decimal places. So 0.99 subtracted with 0.83, right? So what is 9 minus 3? It's going to be 6 here and 1 here, and this is 0.16. As usual, we have to add 1 to this last place. Okay, so it will become 7 here and 1 here and 0.17. And what is the next step we have to do? Take this 2 and subtract 1 out of it, which will become 1. This one you have to attach here. The final answer will be, final answer is 1.17. Okay, let us check whether it's correct or not using a calculator. Okay, 2 minus 0.83, which is 1.17. You can see the final answer. I'll just show you. This is my final answer. That's 1.17, and it's exactly matching with the calculator's value. Okay, how did we do? Let's see one more question so that it's easy for you. Okay, let me take one more example. So with this kind of calculation, probably any solving part will become easy for you. Okay, 11 minus, imagine say 0.8. okay, I took already 8, so I'll take another number, 0.131. let's take this. 134 we will take. Okay, anything you can check with any number, of course, but all you have to do, again, start with decimal places. How many decimal places we have? 3 decimal places. So you start with decimal places, implies 3 nines you have to place. Make sure that you are writing 0.999, and just beneath that you have to write 0.134, which you are trying to subtract. Okay, and there is no borrow here, of course, and then this will be 6 here, 8, and this is 0.865. of course you have to add 1 to the end value, so it will become 6 here, this is 6 here, 6 here, 8 here. So this is the decimal part. Now we are going to see the fraction part, okay, which will become 11. So minus 1 will become 10. So you have to attach these two. Final answer is, my final answer is 10.866. If you wish to write like this, 10 plus 0.866, you can write as 10.866. Okay, let us check. Let us make sure our answer is correct or not. Okay. See here, it's 11 minus 0.134, and the final answer is 10.866, exactly matching with the calculator's value. You can see that. Okay, I hope this trick helps you a lot very much. And I'll give you some more questions. You can of course take your own questions and solve. Okay, just try these questions which I've given, and of course you can take your own values and solve. If you're interested with any other some more questions which you want to solve, or you get an idea how to solve some other questions, you can just comment in the comment section. I hope this trick helps you a lot. Thank you so much.